say bundle, let's say bundles list, and call this keys match, keys underscore match, key in bundles list, and this has to be fed into all, and then let's read keys match true. Let's test that out again. False. Great. So we know that that works. Okay. So now here I can add a check that if not keys match, print key mismatch aborting operation. Otherwise, we let the entire thing continue. So let's also test this out. Let me just make sure that my logic there is working. Key mismatch, aborting operation. Oh God. What just happened? Just a second. Okay, that was odd. Okay, save this and go back here, and yeah, we're good to go. Wait, here. So if the keys match, then we go over each of these. I don't think we need to check anymore. I mean, I'm still running the check just in case, but like, I feel like it would be redundant at that point, because if there is a file named that, then no, if there's like an extra directory in the bundle, or if there's even a file that they've accidentally placed in the bundle, we're going to get a key mismatch. I can probably make this a little more detailed. Key mismatch, aborting operation. Make sure that for, my God, can I type? Make sure that for every bundle in bundles directory, there is a corresponding, hold on, there is a corresponding key in key, not key, vod titles.json. Okay, great. Right, I don't think we would need this anymore. We can just, so for each bundle, we are then loading so we have the bundle, we load the metadata file. We load the metadata file. So the path would be metadata path equals bundle, which is the path, and then bundle.stem plus see, this is one of the reasons I was saying yesterday that if I vibe code this, I'm not doing nearly as much iterative, development or incremental development, because usually what I'll do is I'll write a chunk of code and then run the thing, test if it works, then I'll write another chunk of code, run the thing, test if it works, and then like I'm incrementally developing the thing. But if I just get it vibe coded, then all I have to do is check that it matches the logic that I'm trying to implement, and the tiny specifics that are there, like paths, for example, are correct. That's all I have to check because I know that what Gemini is making is going to be, accurate. Okay. Metadata.json. So metadata underscore file path. No, that's fine. Okay, so then we open up the thing. So open metadata path. Why is that not working? Is there an issue? Wait, is there an error somewhere up here or down here? No, I think we're good. Okay, open it in read mode as fr, and then yeah, let's just say metadata equals json.load fr dot, no, not dot. Okay, so then the entire data is loaded and we'll print the data out. This is going to throw an error. I just realized that because we do not have the correct data in the thing. Okay, what's the issue here? It is not supported for types, path, and literal. Okay, that's a problem. How do I wait, let me ask Gemini. In Python, I have the following expression. Bundle, no, metadata underscore path equals bundle slash bundle dot stem. Wait, yeah, bundle dot stem plus underscore metadata dot json. Bundle is a path. If bundle is vod 01, then within the vod 01 directory, we can expect a vod 01 underscore metadata.json file. I'm trying to read that file. I see what's happening here. It's a classic operator precedence snag. In Python's pathlib, the slash operator used for joining paths has lower precedence than the plus operator. Oh, so the plus is being applied and then it becomes a string. It's not a path anymore. Actually, is the stem, what does stem, what is a, stem is already a string. Stem is all, though, if I did this, let's get rid of this. Now we don't have an error and it's still a path. That's weird. Used for string concatenation. Okay. The issue, because of how Python evaluates expressions, your current code is doing this. It calculates bundle.stem plus so-and-so first, then it tries to join bundle with that string. If bundle is a directory named vod01, the expression evaluates to vod01 slash so-and-so so-and-so. While that looks correct on the surface, it will actually point inside the vod01 directory if your metadata file is sitting next to the directory rather than inside it, or if you want to ensure the path logic is robust, we should tweak the approach. No, I'm trying to look inside. Hold on. Let me mention. I'm getting an error saying, because I think Gemini assumed that I was having some other issue. Let me get the exact thing. Operator plus is not supported for types, path, and literal. Operator plus is not supported for types, path, and literal. I don't understand this, because if I remove the literal, then bundle slash bundle dot stem is still doing an operation. Oh, it could be that slash is supported, but plus is not supported. That could be an issue. Oh, if, hold on. If that's the issue, what if I like group the thing so it does the concatenation first? Oh, that's all. That's crazy, dude. Yes, this is not going to work because we don't have the words. We don't have the um, we don't have the JSON data that we are looking for. So I need to fix my dummy data thing that I made. Okay, in here, construct so-and-so, target directory, file path, this. Okay, if actually that should come here, I guess, for prefix and file prefixes. So this is running per thing there. No, it should be here. It should be here. Okay, if folder is metadata, is that what we have here? Yes. If folder is metadata, then how do I create multi-line JSON? Oh, no, there's an easier way here. Let's create some dummy, this should go in data. Dummy dummy metadata.json. Okay, and in here we can create the metadata. So title, whatever, and then summary, whatever, and then tags, whatever. So now that that's done, wrong thing, there. So now that that's done, I should, wait, let's read this first. Read dummy metadata. With open, what is it, dot/data/dummy metadata.json, r as fr, dummy underscore metadata equals this, and then we'll do dummy underscore metadata equals JSON dot, do we have JSON up here? We don't have JSON. Wait. Import JSON, and then come down here, JSON dot load. Just fr should be enough. Right, so we have our metadata loaded. And now here, if folder is metadata, then that's our exact file path, isn't it? So let's do I have something called metadata so far? Is there, I don't think I don't think I've created anything called metadata in here. Yeah. Metadata equals what am I trying to do? Oh, in this case, it's just supposed to write the data because this is an empty file. It's not supposed to read first. So with open file path, file path write as fw fw dot write, I guess. Yeah, fw dot write dummy metadata. And so then that's going to be our nope. Okay, there's a problem. Use so-and-so to compare literals. Here we probably want to wait. What's the issue? It's not accessible as str. Oh, I have to convert it to JSON. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Wait, I'll do that real quick. Here we are getting this warning, so let's fix that. And here let's do JSON dot dumps, and that should be it. We can also add indents here. Okay, now to run this, or before running this, let me go and delete the bundles and make sure we have nothing here. Okay, let's do debug. Okay, files created, great. Metadata, hell yeah, dude. Okay, so we now have our metadata here. And now we can do batch update metadata. It says key mismatch, aborting operation. So we do have an issue here. What's the issue exactly? Bot titles. No, why is there, hold on, why is there a key mismatch here? Where's the, dummy metadata, okay. We can close this. This is creating perfectly fine, isn't it? Do we have any naming errors here? I don't think so. Yeah, everything there seems to be fine. Oh, we haven't generated the bundles. Build bundle. Now we should have the thing. Now that we, yeah, so all of the other data is empty. And if we just look at temp bundles, we look at temp bundles. What's the directory that I need to stop using temp bundles, dude? Because wait, I should move this script. Yeah, that should be good. Right. This here, we're supposed to be looking for bundles. Nowhere else do we have that mentioned. Okay. And then here also, what did I mention for bundles? I mentioned bundles. So it's still going to find an error if I do run the thing. Yep. What we are going to do is delete all of these bundles. We're going to delete this entire directory. So now first we're going to generate our dummy data. Then we're going to bundle up the data over here, and then batch update. Okay. All right. So our data, we haven't updated the data, right? Batch update metadata. Once it finds the thing, then it's going to print it out. Metadata. Then we need to have I already loaded up VOD titles data? I've already loaded up VOD titles data. Bundle name, bundle stem. So I should be doing it based on that. So, okay, here's what we're going to do. So this is loading. Okay, but what we're going to print out is, just for the sake of testing, we're going to print out VOD titles data and use bundle.stem, I think. Yeah, use bundle.stem as the key and see if it's printing out the data. It's printing out the data. So we have now loaded this. What we want to do is set metadata. This is a dictionary. So metadata.title equals VOD titles bundle.stem, and then we want to print out metadata. Okay. Oh, I did not take into account that I'm also going to be writing, not just reading. Where do we go from there? Once I've read the data, wait, I need to check. Oh, I forgot I was still having this conversation in Gemini Web. What was Gemini Web gonna suggest? If the file is inside the bundle directory, use parentheses to ensure the path joining happens correctly, or use with name. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. It was going to suggest the same thing that I did already. Okay. What was my question going to be? Okay. I'm in no in Python. I have opened a JSON file using or opened a JSON file in R mode, but I realized, wait, using R mode and the width block. But I realized that in that same block, I also want to write the data back to the same file after making a tiny change to the dict. Okay, changing a file in read-only mode is like a one-way street. You can look at the scenery, but you can't touch it. Okay. If you try to write so and so, then you'll get an unsupported operation error, non-writable error. Okay. To read and then write to the same file within a single code block, you have two main options: R plus, which is read and write, and then the clean way. While you can do it in one block, it's often safer and more readable to separate the concerns. If the file is small, which most JSON files are, the performance difference is negligible. And this is, well, I mean, this is a one-way operation anyways, or it's a one-off operation anyways. So I don't think the performance is really going to be that much of an issue here. The performance is negligible, and you avoid the risk of file corruption if the script crashes mid-write. I did not think of that. Okay, we can do that. What we could do here is back up there. So what we could do here is just define metadata. And then we do that. Okay. And then once we exit, we open up. Oh, yeah. Okay. We could remove this and bring it here. Okay. Metadata path. W as FW, and then we want to we are doing fw.write json.dumps json.dumps metadata indent 4. Okay. I think that should be it, right? So if I do this, it does the writing. And at that point, if I go into one of the metadata files, we have our metadata loaded. Yep. Or we have our metadata updated. I can just add some like extra print statements or something. Yeah, I can actually add print statements for each of these iterations, saying, writing or updating title in so-and-so file, just so there's a bit more verbosity going on. But yeah, with that, our batch update metadata script is complete, and we should be good to go. We should be good to move on to, yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to change the directory structure. I'll also have to change a bunch of these things. So I'll have to go through all of these scripts, but it's for the best. So I'm not complaining. I'll change up the directory structure. So it says instead of underscore audio underscore text dot JSON, it'll just say underscore transcript dot JSON. And then we'll have underscore metadata dot JSON as well. I feel like that'll be a little more cleaner. And I can also change up the directory structure. So I guess this comes under refactoring. I have to go through all of these scripts and make sure that the paths that are being used. Fortunately, I've mentioned the paths, above, except for in this one, except for here, where I've put VOD titles path there. But that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. It's still visible, and this is not going to be too much of an issue until, if at all, I ever get into, if I ever get to the point where I have to write a function to update the summary and also update the tags and stuff. I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. Okay. All right. You know what? We could do it right now. We could actually do it right now. So what all are we looking at? This has nothing to do with it. This has nothing to do with it. Audio extraction. Audio extraction, and then okay, that's the, oh, this is audio extraction, right? Output folder is supposed to be Kaggle working. I'm going to change this as well. Kaggle working transcript. And here, because this entire thing, it has to run on, it has to run in the cloud. It has to run in the Kaggle notebook. I have no way of testing this, but I'm just going to hope that this works. So remove suffix underscore audio, and then we add a suffix underscore transcript. Transcription complete. Okay, okay, that's fine. What is the next step? Oh, wrong thing. What is the next step after that? Batch generate metadata. All right, so we remove, in this case, transcript. Oh, I just realized, yeah, I have a way to test this out because I have my dummy script. Yeah, I can do that. I'm glad that I made this dummy script, dude. This has saved me so much time. Holy shit. Shout out to Gemini. What are we reading? Actually, no, wait, yeah, what are we reading? Oh God, don't do that, don't do that, don't change. Yeah, okay. So we are removing underscore audio underscore text. We are reading, oh yeah, we are reading the transcript file, and oh yes, this is also supposed to be done in the cloud. So I'm going to be testing this out later on, not now. But yeah, this also has to be done in the cloud. I am not done with this script like at all. I haven't. I still have a lot of stuff to do here. I have to write out the entire logic for this. I haven't had the chance to sit down and. Oh, I don't. I also don't have. Wait. Um, let's delete this and create transcript. And here as well. Oh, here, let me just rename this. I actually didn't need to delete that other thing. Why did I delete it? I don't know. Anyways, transcript. Now we are mainly working within this directory, but now when I come here, I should have transcript. Great, awesome. So then that gets stored into, yeah, it's going to read from transcript and it's going to store into metadata. Then we have the build bundle, which is going to read data, okay. And then here, instead of text, what is this? Build bundles, yeah. Instead of text, it's going to read transcript. And instead of underscore audio underscore text, it's going to read underscore transcript. I think everything is fine. Create dummy data. Let's also change the thing here. What just happened? Yeah, okay. Transcript. And then this is also going to be underscore transcript. Underscore transcript. Anything else we need to change? I don't think so. dude, the amount of changes I've been able to make because this dictionary style format is being used, it is insane. Like this has actually been super helpful. And I only thought about this, or I only learned about this thanks to Gemini. Not about dictionaries themselves, but like I only got the idea of using dictionaries and then iterating over their keys thanks to Gemini. Because in the past I've used dictionaries for things, but not for not in this specific way. Okay, VOD titles. Okay. Our dummy data is also fine. Bundle generation is also fine. This is reading from transcript? Yes, okay. Where does dummy data go? Okay, all right. That's going to create a thing. Okay, great. Batch update metadata. I think we are good here as well. We are not touching transcript here. I think we are good. Yeah. So what we're going to do is go and delete all of these bundles and then run this and then build bundles and then update metadata. We don't have any errors so far. Okay, cool. It works. And we have our transcript folder as well. And even the files are called vod01 underscore transcript, vod02 underscore transcript, and so on. Awesome. Hell yeah, dude. We made some crazy progress today. We made some crazy progress. This is insane. This is insane. Now I need to sit down and write the generate metadata, I think. Yeah. I need to sit down and write the generate metadata logic because that's going to involve using an LLM. First, I'm going to have to write down the basic logic. I mean, how is that supposed to work? Because like in my dummy script, we are creating the metadata, like, during the dummy data generation process. But I think in batch generate metadata, we will be creating a dictionary.